Bryant Gumbel. Bryant Charles Gumbel, born September 29, 1948, is an American television journalist and sportscaster, best known for his 15 years as co-host of NBC's Today. He is the younger brother of sportscaster Greg Gumbel. From 1995 to 2023, he hosted HBO's acclaimed investigative series Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel, which has been rated as Flat Out TV's best sports program by the Los Angeles Times. It won a Peabody Award in 2012. Gumbel was hired by NBC Sports in the fall of 1975 as co-host of its National Football League pregame show GrandStand with Jack Buck. From 1975 until January 1982, when he left to do the Today Show, he hosted numerous sporting events for NBC, including Major League Baseball, college basketball, and the National Football League. He returned to sportscasting for NBC when he hosted the primetime coverage of the 1988 Summer Olympics from Seoul and the PGA Tour in 1990. NBC News made Gumbel the principal anchor of Today beginning September 27, 1982, and broadcast from Vietnam, Vatican City, Europe, South America, and much of the United States between 1984 and 1989. Gumbel's work on Today earned him several Emmys and a large fan base. He is the third longest-serving co-host of Today, after former hosts Matt Lauer and Katie Couric. He stepped down from the show on January 3, 1997, after 15 years. Gumbel moved to CBS, where he hosted various shows before becoming co-host of the network's morning show The Early Show on November 1, 1999. Gumbel was hosting The Early Show on the morning of September 11, 2001. He was the first to announce the September 11th attacks to CBS viewers. Gumbel left CBS and The Early Show on May 17, 2002. Net worth. Bryant Gumbel's net worth is estimated to be $25 million. With a distinguished career as a news analyst and broadcaster, Gumbel has amassed his wealth through his successful professional endeavors and lucrative business ventures. Early life. Gumbel was born in New Orleans to Rhea Alice, née Lucine, a city clerk, and Richard Dunbar Gumbel, a judge. His surname traces back to his great-great-grandfather, a German Jewish immigrant from Albisheim. Raised Catholic, he grew up on Chicago's South Side after his family relocated north during his childhood. Gumbel graduated from De La Salle Institute in Chicago and earned a degree in Russian history from Bates College in 1970. Personal life. Gumbel was married to flight attendant June Baranko from 1973 to 2001. And they had two children, Bradley and Jillian. Their divorce in 2001 was highly publicized and contentious, with June alleging infidelity as the cause, though Bryant has not openly discussed the reasons. In August 2002, Bryant married his longtime friend Hillary Quinlan at the Breakers Hotel in Palm Beach, with about 25 friends and family members present. They had been engaged since December 2001, for months after his divorce from June was finalized. In 2002, Gumbel lost 55 pounds in 7 months, and in 2009, he underwent surgery to remove a malignant tumor near his lung. Professional career. In 1971, Bryant Gumbel became the editor of Black Sports, leaving the following year. His television career began in October 1972 as a sportscaster for NBC TV in Los Angeles. In the fall of 1975, Gumbel was hired by NBC Sports as co-host of its National Football League pregame show GrandStand alongside Jack Buck. Between 1975 and January 1982, he hosted numerous sporting events for NBC, including Major League Baseball, college basketball, and the NFL. He returned to sportscasting for NBC by hosting the primetime coverage of the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul and the PGA Tour in 1990. A notable moment in Gumbel's career at NBC Sports occurred during the epic in Miami NFL playoff game between the San Diego Chargers and Miami Dolphins. After the game, he remarked to viewers, "If you didn't like this football game, then you don't like football." Shortly thereafter, he transitioned to co-hosting the Today Show. Initially joining Today as the chief sports reporter, Gumbel quickly impressed NBC executives and became a top contender to replace Tom Brokaw, who was moving to NBC Nightly News. Despite some internal debate, NBC decided to appoint Gumbel as the Today anchor, alongside Jane Pauley and Chris Wallace. This arrangement, dubbed the Mod Squad, was short-lived, and by September 1982, Gumbel became the principal anchor with Pauley as co-anchor. This move helped Today regain its ratings dominance by 1986. Gumbel's tenure at Today was marked by international broadcasts and travel, enhancing his reputation for hard news reporting. Despite initial challenges, he and Pauly developed a strong working relationship, helping the show return to the top of the ratings. During this period, Gumbel had a well-known feud with David Letterman, but later reconciled. In 1989, a memo Gumbel wrote criticizing his colleagues, including Willard Scott and Gene Shalit, was leaked, leading to public apologies. Following Pauly's departure, Gumbel was joined by Deborah Norville, but negative publicity caused the show to drop in ratings. Katie Couric later replaced Norville, and together, Gumbel and Couric helped refocus the show on public affairs during the 1992 presidential campaign, eventually reclaiming the top ratings spot by December 1995. Gumbel, who earned several Emmys, stepped down from Today on January 3, 1997, after 15 years. Gumbel then hosted CBS's Public Eye with Bryant Gumbel, which won a Peabody Award but lasted only one season. He later co-hosted The Early Show on CBS from 1999 until 2002, notably announcing the September 11th attacks to CBS viewers. He also guest-moderated ABC's The View in 2010. Gumbel is known for his strong opinions, having made controversial remarks about the Winter Olympics, NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, and the NRA. He has hosted HBO's Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel since 1995, a show that has won critical acclaim and a Peabody Award. In other appearances, Gumbel had roles in The Weatherman, Seinfeld, and The Nanny, and briefly worked for NFL Network. In 2015, he hosted the first live televised brain surgery on National Geographic. Thank you for tuning in. Please give us a like, share with your friends, click the bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe.